from back behind the stalls. They're off and they're racing. Missing the start, Publicise. First to get going on cue from the inside. The favourite jumped away well, God's Rapture. And now Fiore is going to go forward with HEEZA Phoenix and try and park and ride the speed outside of On Cue, which is kicking through. A length and a half away behind those. Next is Pocara, the roughie. Driving up down on the inside of Girls on Fire. True Fiction next, 1,000 to go. Followed by Publicise, and dropping out last is Brave Dragon. They work along to the top of the course, leaving the back, and HEEZA Phoenix took up the running. HEEZA Phoenix to the top now with the favourite running second, God's Rapture. On Cue third. A length away behind them, Girls on Fire, True Fiction, just covering a little bit of extra ground. In behind them came the debutante Publicise, back there in company as well with Brave Dragon, and back there at the tail, dropping out well before the home corner, Pocara. HEEZA Phoenix settled beautifully in the middle stages, brings them to the home turn. Pike starting to ride along God's Rapture, and HEEZA Phoenix is well and truly in control at the moment. On the outside, True Fiction. On Cue, the rail. Girls on Fire behind them. Don't like the look of the favourite currently at the 200 mark, because HEEZA Phoenix had shot 3 clear. God's Rapture running around under heavy pressure. Girls on Fire runs on, but with 100 left to go, it's all HEEZA Phoenix, and HEEZA Phoenix is pulling away. It's going to come on and win in a canter. HEEZA Phoenix has won it easily. Second, Girls on Fire from True Fiction. Gee, those that took the short odds, they'd absolutely be gasping at the moment. God's Rapture, they backed it into $1.55, and it looked a shot duck at the 250. Behind those, pulling up next of all, is On Cue, well back in the field to Publicise, who only beat one to the line, and that is Pocara, who struggled before the home corner. Well, that old axiom in racing, never more prevalent. You don't run upstairs and you don't take long odds on. It's fraught with risk and danger, and that's exactly how it's panned out to be here in the first for the day, because HEEZA Phoenix, with Lucy Fiore aboard, taking control of the race, going straight to the lead, and she had the horse floating absolutely in cruise mode. He got beautifully balanced, he got into a lovely rhythm. The same couldn't be said for God's Rapture, second up at 1400, because it was wobbling around like a drunk at the 250. And Pike was putting the stick into the left and the right, but his efforts all in vain. She's missed a place, God's Rapture. HEEZA Phoenix wins and dominates, and he looks as though he's got the quality to go on and have a real impact through the spring. It'll be very interesting to see what Mitch Pateman has got mapped out for this colt by Grunt from Georgia. Justin Warwick, Ross Waddell, V. Galati, P. Galati, the Moomba Standard Breds, and Mrs. L.J. Britton, Linda Britton there, Kay Johnson, Bree Chisholm. Great to see Bree here on track this afternoon, and she'd be thrilled with that, and also see Weston. He's a Phoenix home despite the big betting drift, but has absolutely given them a shellacking. Second placing to 7, Girls on Fire, ridden by Chris Parnham, by Better Than Ready from Amelia's on Fire for Michael Lane. Bree Chisholm happens to be a part owner of that filly as well, so she gets the Quinella. Great day to celebrate. And True Fiction third home by Gingerbread Band, Jason Whiting, David Harrison in front of God's Rapture, back there in fourth place. 124.47, home in 34.96, 2 3/4, but just idling along in a short head, second and third as Lucy comes back, and making a real statement here today is HEEZA Phoenix. Race 2 at 11 after 2, the Thank You Pinjarra Race Club handicap. It's over 1,400 metres. No changes to come. Let's get back downstairs now, and we'll catch up with Tessa. This horse here, he has got a bit of quality about him that could take him a very, very long way in the early stages of this racing career.
Absolutely, Darren, very impressive win there. Joined by Mitch Pateman again here. Mitch went out to $7.30 on jumping. You've got a big group of happy owners here too.
Yeah, I was surprised at the price. I think he's a proper colt. Back on top of the ground today, I was a lot more confident than I was first up. But yeah, he's a proper horse.
Once finding the lead, seemed to be there quite comfortable too.
Yeah, he can control things, and he's got a really good cruising speed and gives a great kick. Can't wait to see him at Ascot over a mile. He's kicking around that corner at Ascot. He's going to be something to look at. So yeah, short break now, and back for the Farifa, and yeah, I think he'll give him something to think about.
You did mention as well the 1200 out to the 14 today was what you were excited about, and as mentioned now going out to the mile. So quick break, what does that look like? Where does he head to?
He'll go back to Lucy's for a bit and then yeah, come back into the stable.
Congratulations, mate. Go enjoy.
Thanks, Tess.
He's going to go off onto strapping duties again there, Michael, but a great result here. And as mentioned, a good group of ownership there as well. We see Justin Warwick on board.
Yeah, absolutely. Justin's got a great eye, and he picked this horse out, purchased, and he's got another nice one on his hands by the looks, as does Lucy Fury. Sounds like she's done a bit of work with this horse behind the scenes. Lucy, nice start to the day. Let's start at the start. Didn't get away overly clean, but not much speed, so you were able to get across without too much trouble, it appeared.
Yeah, he was in there for a little while and he was standing pretty good at the start. He just started to get a little bit fidgety and there's only about 5 seconds to jump. I thought, I'll be right with that one. That probably was why he jumped so steady. We didn't really have a plan. We're like, just let him be where he wants. I said to Mitch and Dad, I think he'll just naturally put himself there. Like in the 1200, I was really trying to settle him box seat the other day, and I thought, being a 14, no speed, he'll probably just put himself up there, which is what he did. So I just allowed him to roll forward.
Still had his ears pricked coming into the straight, and when you got rolling on him, he'd really put them away. It looked like he did that just pretty much with ease.
He did, yeah. He was a bit raw out there. Like each time we went past a sign or a little drain bridge, he was looking at it. So there's a lot to improve on in that regard. But yeah, it was an awesome run.
How were his mannerisms? He's still a colt?
Yeah, he doesn't know he's a colt, so it's good.
Well done, good start.
Thank you.
There's Lucy Fury combining with Mitchell Pateman and HEEZA Phoenix taking out the Thank You Northern Race Club plate, the opener here over the 1400 metres, and he's one to look out for as well heading into the Ascot Spring Carnival. Numbers here from the opener 3, 7, 2 and 1, 7 more to come from Belmont.